If you have any questions about Raleigh, the folks at Visit Raleigh have all the answers. Visit Raleigh's Content Marketing Manager, Carly Delengowski, and the Director of Public Relations, Jessica Holt, are here to tell us about all the fun stuff in Raleigh. And to both of you, welcome to the show.
Thank you
Thanks
so much.
for having us.
Yeah.
I love fun stuff, you know? We need more fun stuff. Tell me a little bit about what you do and the mission of Visit Raleigh. What's it all about?
So Visit Raleigh is our official destination marketing organization for Raleigh and Wake County. So we work to bring economic growth and development to the area and bring more leisure visitors, sports visitors, and meetings and conventions and business to Raleigh and all of the county.
Well, that is cool. What does that entail? I mean, you're reaching out to people outside of Wake County to come here. How do you do that?
We do it in a variety of ways. We do marketing through social media, but then also public relations efforts, getting publications to write and talk about the Raleigh area, getting included in lists like Travel and Leisure's best of lists. So, and then we also have a sales and sports team that just bring meetings, conventions, and businesses into the county throughout the year.
You know, one of the things when you live in a community, sometimes you're less aware of what's happening in your community than when you go visit someplace. So we're talking about staycations, right? Mm-hmm. People are sticking close to home. What are some of the things that you can do in Raleigh that maybe we're not aware of that are fun things to do for a family?
Yeah, there are so many things to do in Raleigh. It's a place where I feel you can never get bored. As for family-friendly activities, you know, right in the downtown area, we have a large number of museums. We have the North Carolina Museum of History. We have the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences just footsteps away. Then the City of Raleigh Museum in walking distance as well, and Marvel's Kids Museum, which is great for kids. And then we even got the North Carolina Art Museum, which is huge. You can spend a whole day there. So we've got a plethora of museums.
And most of them are free to visit.
Yeah, that's true.
All
like
but
that.
Marbles, all free to
Good.
visit. So saving money by not having to pay an admission fee. And then the Museum of Art also has the 164-acre museum park, which is great to take the kids to, do a little picnic. You can also bike and walk the trails there and see over 30 outdoor exhibits.
So I know Raleigh is all about outdoor stuff, and that's very cool. When you have a family and you're looking to do something out of the ordinary with them, a staycation, I guess, what would you suggest they do for those who are watching right now? And I love the fact that some of these things are free, but what other attractions might you suggest?
Yeah, so you mentioned parks. Right outside of the Raleigh area in Cary is Lake Crabtree, and right now during the summer they have a bunch of different water activities. So you can rent a kayak, you can get a paddle board. They even have those duck boats, I think they're called, duck boats, paddle boats. Yeah. And those are free activities as well. So you can, all our parks are great. We've got Umstead, we've got Bond Lake, and
then there's splash pads scattered throughout the area too. So for the summer and trying to beat the heat, you can take the kids over to John Chavis Memorial Park just outside of downtown Raleigh and use the splash pad there. And then some of the small towns also have community parks with splash pads.
That is very cool. I notice a lot of folks may leave the kids at home and take their dogs. No, I'm sure they just take their dogs. But, you know, it is interesting. We have a lot of attractions for dogs and people who own dogs. Tell us a little bit about that.
So this is perfect for me because I am a crazy dog mom.
You are?
I've got Kona at home, and I like to take her everywhere, especially breweries. I often frequent breweries. Jess does too.
Without the dog.
Yes, she doesn't have a dog. But so another thing I love about Raleigh is that there are so many dog-friendly breweries. Just a few that I take Kona to are Raleigh Brewing Company, Linwood Brewing Concern. Over in the Cary area is Bond Brothers, Triangle Beer Co., and there's so many other ones around. I would just recommend calling up and making sure that they're dog friendly, but usually if they're not dog friendly inside, they normally have like a patio outside that the dogs can go to. But yeah, so breweries are one thing that I love. And then recently, West Street Dog opened up by Smoky Hollow. They're actually celebrating their 1-year birthday this month. It's a dog park and bar, which is really cool. So even if you don't have a dog, you can still go and play with dogs, which is pretty awesome.
I'm assuming the bar is for the owners.
Yes, for the humans.
But I'm sure they have water and dog treats as
they
well.
do.
That's good.
And most of the breweries also a lot of times provide dog treats.
You know, I heard something about spas. Are you kidding me? There are dog spas in Raleigh? Mm-hmm. What are those?
One I love, we go to a lot, Wolfgang Bakery. It's in Village District, and they have baths there. Dogs can get their teeth cleaned, ears cleaned, everything, and they have little treats that are just, they're unique treats. They're shaped, I got her one recently that was shaped like a turkey for Thanksgiving back in November, and so they're just really special treats. Wolfgang's a great one. We also got Fido.
There's locations in Raleigh and Cary for
Yeah,
Fido,
yeah.
and just a good shop to take your dog to, maybe pick out some toys, if you need a new leash, anything like that. But if you just want to try to get in the AC a little bit, but also take your pup out and about, that's a great spot to do that.
I also want to ask you about sometimes leaving home is kind of a fun thing, and stay close to home. You know, like are there hotels? I know Airbnb and those kinds of things that Raleigh offers for people who are in Wake County, for instance.
We definitely have Airbnbs all throughout the county, but a couple places that I love are some of our boutique and independent hotels in the area. So we now have Heights House Hotel, which is a gorgeous 9-room historic Italianate style mansion that just opened last year. And so that property has been renovated. It's a National Historic Landmark, but you can stay right at the edge of downtown Raleigh, be right near the Boylan Bridge. And they also have their own parlor bar there. So it's a beautiful spot if you just want to still be in the city, get to explore downtown Raleigh, but not be in your own home. And then, of course, the 5-star 5-diamond Umstead Hotel and Spa in Cary is always a good choice for a staycation, with the luxury spa, award-winning restaurant, Herons, and there's a bunch of trails around that property as well.
Should have started with the people spa instead of the dog spa. That sounds like a lot of fun. And you'd think that would be it. You would be wrong. Stick around, because we have a lot more Raleigh fun to talk about when we come back.